Hello there everyone, Chuckleworth Abercrombie here today, and as you can see I am in Garry's Mod. Now for those of you that do not know what Garry's Mod is, if you've ever played Half-Life 2, it's the sandbox version of that, which basically means it's open to everything and anything. You have all the creatures, all the entities, everything you could possibly want to build, you can do it here. It was created by Valve, Half-Life 2, which I won't go too much into, and Garry's Mod was created by a guy called Gary Newman, I think, hence the name. Do you know what? If you want to look up more, I'm sure there's loads of documents online. So, just a quick example. For example, well, you won't obviously have all this when you install Garry's Mod, but I do, because you can add a goddamn load of models and mods for it. Let's just quickly show you something before I do that, because I don't particularly want to die. Let's just, I don't know which one to pick. Let's pick, I don't know, which one? Zombies and aliens. Yeah, so you'll probably recognise most of these from the Half-Life 2 game. You won't recognise these bottom halves because these are mods, but you'll recognise some of these. I better reload quickly. There we go, because these things are fast. Let's do that one, for example. See, as you can see, die. Don't ask me why it duplicates it, I have no idea. So, I want to make sure they're dead actually. And you. Anyway, so today I will be doing a special thing for Garry's Mod. Many of you, well, it's a two-parter actually. It's going to be this mod here, which you're looking at, the world, and if I turn around, it's going to be this, the TARDIS from Doctor Who. Yes, this mod here is brilliant, which I will go into a bit more in depth on. So yeah, let's start off with this. As you can see, the texture quality for this mod is absolutely brilliant. Outstanding to the point of, you know, I'm like, oh my god, you couldn't get much more in depth than that. I mean, just put your peepers on there. I mean, look at that. Look, you can actually even see the airlock and the sign. Now, for those of you that watch Doctor Who, you may or may not recognise this box. For New Who, possibly not. For the older people who like the older, oh no, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? For anyone who watches old Who, you'll recognise this as the 1963 TARDIS, William Hartnell. And yeah, and to prove it even more, we are going to go inside by opening the doors. Press E. And to go in again, when they open up, I can go into the control room, which is here. I mean, just look. I mean, first of all, okay, yes, it's actually bigger on the inside, as you can see. I mean, look at that, look. So I can actually walk in, and I can actually see outside the same way, you know. Just you know, take a moment to admire this scenery. I mean, look at this, look. All these buttons and things. Now, this console does actually work. I'll put the links in the description of who made it and where you can get it from if you play Garry's Mod. This console works and can actually fly and take off. So, for example, let's just close the doors. No, not them doors. Ugh. Sorry, my game's being a bit iffy today. Come on, open up. Thank you. Close doors. Okay, you're not going to close the doors. Alright then. So, now I don't remember which button does which, so I'm going to play this by ear. Now, you can take off, and you can go into first person mode by pressing, if you just point at the console here, providing it's not an actual button, and just a console like here, if you press E, you get a nice external view. Oh look, and there's me. Hello me. You get a nice external view of the TARDIS. and yes, it's still bigger on the inside, so there's no glitches there. And for example, if I wanted to close the doors, I can press F on the keyboard, or not, sorry, not take off, close the doors, like so. If I press F again, it opens them up. I can actually hover in the TARDIS by doing this, by pressing R, which will start this off, and if you use WASD, you can actually start to fly around. Obviously you may want the doors closed, because that can be very trippy seeing yourself just standing there. As you can hear, it has sound effects. Now if I land, if I can get the right way up. Now please bear in mind that this actually does contain physics. This is a physics engine, so if you don't land correctly when in hover mode, you will probably fall arse upwards. So let's just make sure I'm straightened up and then press R. As you can see, it wobbles because of the physics engine. Now to get out of it, you press E again, and just to show you, and back in again. Now this TARDIS has another special feature. I'm not sure if this console works. No, it doesn't. You can actually take off in this TARDIS, and by this you can do it two ways. You can do it on the console, or you can do it in this mode. Now let's do the console version first. So I believe it's that button. Now listen and watch what happens. As you see, the time rotor moves, and it plays the dematerialization sound effect. And if I go through here and press E to open the doors, we are in the vortex. We are flying, yes. And to make sure we are in the vortex, if I go back to here, press E, look at that. We are in the vortex. And you know, props to the maker of this. They've actually matched the vortex to the era. So this is obviously the William Hartnell Troughton vortex from 1963. Hello, me again. I'm there. Let's just close this. I love how when it closes, look, when it's open the light comes on, and when it closes the light goes off. And the time rotor moves to show that we are in fact in flight. Again, you obviously don't want to fall out. Close the doors, which doesn't work at the moment for me because it's buggy. So if I land again, now watch what happens. Doors close and lock, and as you can hear, we begin to land. And if my calculations are correct, we should actually be exactly where we left off. Yay! Now let's do this from the external view. So in we go. E on the console. Now to take off, all you have to do is left click. The TARDIS will do the rest for you. So you don't have to close the doors because on takeoff and rematerialization they will close for you, but for argument's sake I'm just going to close them anyway. So if I left click, I begin to take off. You see the smoke effects around me, and we should, there we go, we enter the vortex. Now if I was to move around in the vortex, which I will show you pretty much back when we land, we will move where we are relative to where we are in the vortex. So if I land first by left clicking again, as you can hear, we have the rematerialization sound effects. We should land exactly where we left off, like so. Now, what I meant earlier by moving in the vortex compared to where we are here. Now, if I use flight mode, which can also be accessed by the console, but I cannot remember what button it is for the life of me. I will go check in a minute. Now, as you see, I'm moving around here like so. If you do this while in the vortex, you will actually move around in this world and land completely somewhere different. By that I mean be careful, because if you're in a very small world, you could end up landing in the sea. It's been done before. So let me just land. Oh, incidentally, you can actually change the direction on which way you're flying by right clicking. So at the moment it's set to none in the left corner there. I can change it to clockwise, which is self-explanatory, and I can change it to anti-clockwise, which is again explanatory. So let's go exploring in this map. Now, this map is actually called Gooniverse, for those of you that don't know. I will provide a link in the description below, and I can explore. So yeah, let's go exploring. Now, this map is absolutely huge. Please do not be fooled, because this is just one area, and by that I will show you. Let's fly up, and I am in space. Look at that. There are planets and things everywhere. Now, I can speed up while in the TARDIS by holding down shift. As you see, the TARDIS moves a lot faster, and so do the engines. Let's let go of that. Ah, look, I believe there's Earth. Let's see what's on here. Go on. And can we get in? I'm taking it easy just in case it isn't an entable planet. I mean, because otherwise we'd crash. Ah, is this Earth? It looks like Earth. Looks like the... I don't know. Never seen this one before. Looks a bit barren. Let's go somewhere else. Which one should we go to? That one over there. Neptune? I don't know. Not very good with astrology. What's that got to do with it? Oh, well, there we go. That's that's exactly what I mean. Just in case it isn't interval, is it? Can we go? Oh, we can go into it. Oh, that's nice. That looks a bit toxic. I'm very wary about going in there. Okay, let's try somewhere else. Which one haven't we been to? I don't think that's interval. That's just a picture by the looks of it. Let's try this one. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm not bouncing. Oh, this one looks very toxic as well. This one actually looks familiar. I think I've been to this planet before. Looks very desolate. And let's... Oh, is that a space station? Let's go up here. See, oh, it's a space station. Oh, that's good. Should we try and land on that, people? Now, I do apologise for my flying skills. And drop. Oh, no. See, this... Go home, TARDIS, you're drunk. This is what I mean by physics. So, I'm going to want to straighten up. And gently does it. Land. No. No. There we go. And try again. There we go. So, let's open the doors. And we have landed. Now, close the doors. There is a way to actually program a flight in on the computer. Now, I'm not sure if the 1963 model has it. I know other variants of the consoles do have it. Where you can save locations, dematerialize and rematerialize at saved locations, which is kind of awesome because that means you don't have to manually fly everywhere. That's a long way up. And we should be dead because there shouldn't be any air here, but oh well. Now, can I get in there? I don't think so. Let's just clip into it. There we go. Oh wow, that's a... Oh, it's actual doorways. Okay. That's nice. Oh, it's an airlock. Is it an airlock? Looks like an airlock. Anyway, so yeah, this has been the TARDIS. All the links in the description will be down below to where you can get it. I will show off probably another console if you guys and girls want it. If you do, just let me know in the comment section down below and I will review it. Or if you have a mod for Gary's Mod you want me to check out, also let me know. I mean, I have got quite a ton of mods here, as you can see. Loads of weapons. As I said, you won't have all of these when you start Gary's Mod. You can download them easily. Just go on Steam and subscribe to them to get them. What we got? Taser. Oh, that's the... is that the... Oh. Doesn't work. Okay then. That's a bit rubbish. What else we got? Yeah. As you can see, loads of... I don't even know what that's there for. I downloaded this. This is part of a pack which has 250 things in them. So I haven't even checked all these out myself yet. There was sci-fi weapons, if I can find them. Yeah, so I mean, look, we've even got Skyrim here for those of you Skyrim fans.
In their tongue is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Yep. So yeah, that's going to be it now for guys and girls. More MLP reactions coming soon, but until then, you know what? Say it with me. Come on, say it with me. Ciao.